let's get into stories that made local entertainment news. Over the weekend, Nasty C was in the country. He turned it up at the East Park Music Club. It was a beautiful time. And so Zambia Music Blog, Edna is the personality that got to interview him. So she went ahead to ask him about personalities or musicians that he knows. So she started off by asking Maki 2. He responded saying, Maki 2, that's an artist? Edna says yes. Chef 187, Doyle Kaira, Princess Natasha Chansa. And it felt like telling somebody who has no clue of what's happening. You know, he was just blank, like he didn't really understand. And as for me watching it on Sunday, I didn't feel like it was going to cause so much buzz. I didn't feel like it was any problem. But the tables turned when Chef 187 went to the comment section and gave his response to what Nasty C said. So this is Chef's writing. He says, "You missed out an opportunity to tell him that we have Nasty D and his career is as old as Nasty C is." So that seemed to be a blow, and this came particularly in defense of Maki 2 because ideally people are like, no, Maki 2 was Big Brother. How don't you know Maki 2? He has a song with AKA. Why don't you know Maki 2? DJ Kandeke goes ahead to also encourage Chef to say, Chap Wafie. Teresa Ngambi as well says, Chef 187, Awe Kwena. I think Zambian musicians are poor at this point, and this has caused a frenzy online over whether or not our music is being listened to. This ties into stories that we spoke of on Monday. Many other artists also came through. I know Big Busy wrote to say, you should have asked him if he knows me. Kaninzi also had something to say, and here's his statement. He says, after all, I'm better than Nasty C, King Booga all the way. So people are actually supporting Maki 2 because it felt like Nasty C was throwing Maki 2 over the bus, under the bus, whatever the bus, they were just being thrown towards the direction of the bus. Here's my view on this. First of all, you have Nasty C seated on the other side, and by the way, he only recognized his colleague or his fellow signee, Cleo Ice Queen. So he actually said, oh no, we're actually chatting with her, we spoke about her, this is the country she's from and whatever. And I feel like in as much as Zambians are upset about this, let's take a breather, let's listen. In the world of entertainment or music specifically, we have home ground and home-based artists, and we also have international artists. It's possible for a home artist to make it big and become an international artist. Exhibit A, Diamond from Tanzania. Diamond is a huge deal in his country and he's doing so well. And because of his collaboration and his music that's spoken for him, his fame has poured out into Southern Africa and who knows globally. I believe Zambia has its fair share of international artists. Exhibit A, Cleo Ice Queen. But the thing is, as Salma always says, people are creating Zambian music just for Zambians. People are creating massive sounds and massive songs just for Zambians. Not that there's anything wrong with promoting our sound, it's just that the international scene demands of a certain standard and a certain caliber that we have to rise up and achieve. And that's what we're doing. Nasty C not knowing our artists isn't a diss to us at all. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't feel that way. It's not supposed to be that way, okay? If you felt offended by his statement or him not knowing, I don't know what to tell you, but we shouldn't feel offended about it. If Maki 2 is not known in South Africa, why should we take offense? And again, Maki 2 has huge success. I don't feel like we should level up the success to at how much or how many people know you, but how impactful it has been. And that's why later on in the show, we'll get to see how big of an impact Maki has made on the Zambian industry as well as the entertainment scene. And again, to Edna, as a personality asking questions, this person has, I know maybe it felt like an opportunity to share our music or to share the people that, you know, are doing well that you think would feature. I think the best question would have been, Nasty C, do you know any of our good Zambian artists? Oh no, maybe you don't. We'll have some great ones like this. Because the entire feel of that interview was like, oh my God, what are you even doing in this country if you don't know any of us? He doesn't have to know our artists. He just doesn't have to. Lots of people have so many views on this, and that's just my 2 cents. And after I've given that 2 cents, I'm now bankrupt. I can't give any more views on this. It's now your turn. What do you have to say about Nasty C getting trouble, you know, on the Zambian entertainment scene because he didn't know any of our artists. Do you think we should take offense? Should